Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Did Floyd SHIVAMBU lied when he said everyone in the FF knew that he was leaving? But before we get into this, please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, so I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of this gorgeous, gorgeous country of ours. Dali Mpofu says, ain't nothing like that happened. Did Floyd SHIVAMBU lie? And before you say I'm making this stuff up, making it as I go, let us recap and hear what Floyd SHIVAMBU said, and we match it with what Advocate Dali Mpofu said on Face the Nation with Clement Manyatela. Please, let's recap.
Some of the comrades were saying they were shocked that I went to Mkondo's. The majority of the leaders of the economic freedom fighters knew that I'm going to join Mkondo's as a party. Even in the officials, like some obviously they came to beg me and say, no, please don't tell the president. The president did not know, and I did not see the need to talk to him about it. I canvassed the perspective with everyone else, and then I canvassed the perspective with everyone else. And then when I later on communicated the decision, then they said, please don't tell him that we knew throughout.
And Dali Mpofu is on some advocate. Please let me give people the right titles. Hey, these people went to school for this. Please. And Advocate Dali Mpofu said, no, I only knew that Floyd was leaving a day before, and I even tried talking to him and say, why don't you wait until the NPA? And he said, no, I'm leaving. But before you say, maybe I'm lying, let us hear from Advocate Dali Mpofu himself.
Did you know about the people that left? Because Floyd SHIVAMBU recently confirmed to sizwe Mpofu Walsh on his podcast that there are some within the EFF that knew about my departure. Did you know about the people that left the EFF to go to the MK party?
No, I've heard that theory. I mean, the most ridiculous version of that theory I heard this afternoon was that this was all planned and there's some staggered departure. You go this week, I'll go that week. No, it's absolute nonsense. There's no conspiratorial weekly departures. People, these are adults, at least I'm one, who make up their own mind, and nobody, tries to have this kind. So put that aside. Yeah, I told you last time I knew about Floyd's departure because he told me the day before. I told you last time I knew about Floyd's departure because he told me the day before. And I even told you that I even tried to convince him to say, why don't you wait for the NPA and so on. And he convinced me that would not have been a good idea. And I think I said to you that in retrospect I agreed with him.
According to what you just watched there, it means that Floyd SHIVAMBU lied. But now you ask yourself, what was the reason for lying? I think he wanted to create fear and paranoia and frustration and a lot amount of stress on Julius Malema by creating an environment whereby he's going to be suspicious of everyone. Like, when are you leaving? When are you leaving? Looking at the people of his leaders in the EFF, like, no, did you backstab me? Did you backstab me? Who's leaving? He wanted to leave the man with paranoia. That's according to me. But you do have this comment section for that, whether you agree with me or whether you want to disagree with me or you just want to share your view. Yeah, you do have the comment section for that. So yeah, Dali Mpofu is like, ain't nothing like that happened. I only knew a day before he left. That moment when Advocate Dali Mpofu forgot that he has left the EFF and he was on our organization. Or maybe is there something at play here, something that we don't know? Or maybe this whole thing that is unfolding is something that is bigger than we think maybe all of these people are just one party. You know, we may never know, because some moves are very confusing. Honestly, some moves are seriously confusing. What his tongue said, our organization, but we just left. You just left the organization, but your love inside still forces your mouth to say our organization. Like, we don't know what is what in this zoo. He even said something big is going to happen as they approach the next elections. We must watch the space. I'm suspicious of everything now. I don't know what. And, you know, they want us to be paranoid, and they want to keep us paranoid. That's what is happening. They want to keep us paranoid. So before you say I'm making this stuff up, I'd like you to hear from Dali Mpofu saying our organization, meaning the EFF.
What do you think of MBOWENI Ndlozi? You've observed him, you've worked with him. Is he the kind of person who would be a good leader, part of the leadership of the EFF?
Yeah, he is. He's always been part of the leadership of the EFF. And he's a great leader. And as our top six right now is made up of great leaders. So as our top six right now is made up of...
Our top six, Advocate Dali, our top six. I think you're on the other side. Hence, I'm saying maybe here there's something at play that we don't know as an ordinary South African. You don't know what is happening. So I'm beginning to believe that ATM, EFF, MK are just one thing, man. Because what in the... Anyway, would like to see how they move. I'm going to be watching out for that, how Floyd SHIVAMBU and Advocate Dali Mpofu gel together on the MK side now. Also, I'd like to see how Julius Malema finally and the EFF, let me say Julius Malema and the EFF, resurrect from all this mess, you know. I would like to see when they finally find their what is it called? When they finally find themselves. Like now, all the people that are supposed to leave have left. And now we have the people that are solid for the EFF. I'd like to see the EFF functioning at that level. I'm no EFF member, but, you know, I just want to see. I don't like mean people, because I feel like Floyd, especially Floyd, you know, Dali Mpofu is a different one, but Floyd looks like he's a mean one. Don't be mean now, Floyd. Anyway, guys, if you watched up to here, thank you for watching my videos. This is South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Do have a gorgeous, gorgeous day.